Alright, so we've got this CX-30 in sport mode, and looking for something sporty to do in it. Lucky for us, we've got Atlanta Motor Speedway right here. Alright, so let's take the CX-30 around these turns. See how we do. So I'm doing about 45 right now. If you hear any weird noises in the car, it's because I got kids in here, but they're going to be real quiet for you. Yeah, I'm doing about 46, going into a dip here, into an upward right turn, and you can really feel the sport tuned suspension. We're in sport mode in this CX-30. Here comes the stop sign. Oh man, the brakes are good. And here we go. Sad thing about obeying speed limits, you get up to speed really quick in cars like this. You have to wait to the next traffic light or stop sign. Man, that feels good. A little bit of a left turn. Yeah, this car, it's a little SUV, crossover, whatever you want to call it, but it is just fun to drive. It kind of handles like a car going around these curves. It throws you a little bit, but pretty smooth cornering there. So it's really enjoyable. So it passes the speedway test, even though we can't get on the actual speedway. It's frowned on. Okay, so this is the 2020 Mazda CX-30 all-wheel drive. We're going to do a walk around here. This has got the premium package, and the exterior paint color is machine gray metallic. It's got a black leather interior, and they've even wrapped the wheel and the shifter knob in leather too, which is really nice. You'll see that in just a second. It's got the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder 6-speed automatic with sport mode, and it's got 186 horsepower, 186 pound-feet of torque. So this is a fun little car to drive. It's got 18-inch alloy wheels, and just everything on it really works well. It's very sporty. It feels very sporty. We're out here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and they have this little track around the side, which you just saw us take that track. But this thing did really well. Very sporty. This is what the car looks like when it's been stormed on. Once you're inside the CX-30, you're going to want to go ahead and buckle up. Show what happens when you don't. Yeah, that beeping, a little bit annoying. It does go off after just a few seconds there, to be fair. One of the great things about this car is the heads-up display. I really like that. And we are pointing into the sun. But if you look, see there, just by that little crosswalk across the way near the bush, you can see that 0. That's your heads-up display. It's pretty visible. Even, like I said, we're looking right into the sun. That's pretty good. A couple things I like about the interior display. Just a bunch of real analog kind of needles. I'm sure they're digitally controlled, but those are really handy. Kind of fancy looking, kind of old retro looking. This has got the clearest backup monitor, honestly, that I've ever seen. CX-30 kills it with the backup monitor. It's so clear. It's unbelievable. I don't know what the resolution is, but that's amazing. Here's something fun too. Here are your dials, your controls for the radio, the entertainment system and all that. So when you look up here, you can choose FM, and then you have other options. You can do manual tuning. This is my favorite. This is so cool. Look at this. So I can turn it myself, and it's very accurate with a little knob here. This is how I'm used to doing. Us old guys, middle agers. So that's a real bonus there. I like that. And then You got your volume control here. All really handy, just at the bottom of the armrest here. Very nice and handy. Another thing you can't help but notice in this CX-30 is the styling. I mean, how is this not a luxury car? A good friend of mine who works on Mazdas for a living said that that's kind of what they're doing, is they're going more into the luxury world. Mazda is, but their price points are still very reasonable. I mean, this car is in the, you can get versions of this car in the low 20s. Now it's not going to have all this leather like this one does, but I mean, we're still talking like around 30. That's not bad. All your other luxury cars are going to be a lot more than this, but this looks like a luxury car. It feels pretty much like a luxury car, I would have to say. And just look at all that stitching. It's really beautiful how they take it on around there. Here's the moonroof. Single touch, and then really nice moonroof. This one's very dirty again because of the bit of a storm we had, and the car wash was closed, I guess because of the coronavirus pandemic. Your heating and air controls are right here, and just really convenient, very logical, very easy to figure out. You have the dual zone, and you can sync up the zones, or you can go kind of independently, left or right, or just sync it up, and then you can control both by the one knob. It's kind of normal, but I like that. Now here's something weird. This center console doesn't just open straight up. You pull up on the lever under there, it slides back, and maybe that's all you need, just to throw something in there. But if you want to open it up, then you lift up from there. So it kind of slides forward, slides back, and then it opens. That's different. Here's your interior seating. Just beautiful, very executive looking. This is an all black leather interior. You got lots of little places to plug up your electronics. It's got the Bose sound system, which is really nice. Even though it looks small, there's a lot of headroom in there. Very roomy, very comfortable vehicle. We'll go ahead and look at the back as well. Now I can move this forward and sit comfortably behind myself. I like to sit as far back as I can, so that's what I've done now. You do have plenty of seats, seating space. Kind of got a little bit more narrow middle. There's my pen. And let's look at the back. Got the automatic lift gate. And you got all your storage space. It's you got decent storage. It's not bad. All my junk back there. And then you can choose to lock it or press this button here. Automatically closes it.